Hi, everybody. Let's start our Fundations lesson. Let's review our sounds. Ready? Repeat after me. A, apple, ah. Whoops. E, ed, eh. I, itch, I. O, octopus, ah. U, up, F, fish, f. L, lamp, ul. S, snake, s. Z, zebra, z. A-L-L, ball, all. All right, now we're going to review a concept from last year called the R control vowels. And what happens is a vowel next to a R kind of changes the vowel of this sound a little bit. And that's why it's called R controlled. So let's review these. We're just going to review the first two. And we'll give you the keywords and the sounds. And then as you're reading, you can use these to help you figure out how to sound out the words as you're reading them. Okay, so let's start with the first one. And I'll say it, and then you repeat it with me, okay? A-R, car, R. All right, repeat it with me. A-R, car, R. And the second one, O-R, horn, or. Repeat with me. O-R, horn, or. All right. Now we're going to do our new word of the day. And it is stall. Okay. And stall has a couple meanings. First, it can mean like in a barn, a compartment in the barn where you keep a horse or other animals. Or it can mean like a bathroom stall. So it's just kind of like a compartment or cubby where you keep or hold something. The second meaning it has is that you're trying to delay something from happening or something is being delayed. So, for instance, if you're supposed to be doing your homework and instead you go outside to play, you're stalling doing your homework. So those are the two different meanings. Let's also look at how this word is structured. So we see at the end it has a blended sound. We've talked about blended sounds. So all is a blended sound. It just means that it has two sounds, ah and ul, but they work together so closely, they're kind of a blended sound and work together. And when we tap them out, we use two fingers like they're glued together to tap that sound. It also has a bonus letter, and we talked about bonus letters, and they're marked with a star. So let's tap this out, and then we'll mark up this letter, okay? So elbows up, tap with me. Stall. S-t. All, stall. All right, let's mark it. Let's mark this bonus letter first, that extra L. And then remember, a glued sound gets us box all the way around it. Okay, let's do a few more words just to practice. So we have the word mass, and it gets a bonus letter. So let's tap it, and then we'll mark it. Mass. S. Mass. Now remember, when we do that bonus letter, we just still do one finger when we tap it. It's like that other S doesn't exist. He's just there hanging out, but we don't tap him. All right? And let's mark him with a star, that bonus S. Okay. And Let's do this next word, haul. And haul has that blended all sound. So let's tap it. Elbows up. Haul. All. Haul. And we'll mark it. Star above the extra L. And a box around the blended sound. And if you want, you can do these with me on a separate piece of paper, but right now we're just kind of doing this together, watching it. So, but if you like to if you want to do it with me, you may just on a blank piece of paper. And our last word is buff, and it also has an extra or bonus letter. Let's tap it out. Ready? Buff. B-a-f. Buff. And we'll mark the extra letter, that extra F, with a star. Nice job. All right. Let's add our new word stall to our vocabulary page. If you need to pause to go get this page, you're going to need this vocabulary page, and you're also going to need this dictation page. It doesn't have this date on it. It's just blank. So you can get this page and this page. All right. Let's write the word stall up here on this short line. So let's sound it out as we go. S, t, all. Okay. Remember, you can pause to keep writing if you need to. And the sentence I came up with is, the horse stood in the stall. So let's write that out together. The horse stood in the stall. And end with a period. Nice job. All right, we're going to do some dictation now. So turn to this page. And what's going to happen is I'm going to go through this quickly just so this video isn't really long. But what I want you to do is after I do each sound or word or sentence, I want you to pause it and do what you need to do to write it before you go to the next part. But I'm just going to move quickly just so we don't have a 20, 30, 40-minute video. Okay? All right. So I'm going to first dictate sounds. I will say the sound. You say it with me, and then you write it right here on your page. Okay? All right. So the first sound, and it helps to look at my lips as well because some of them sound similar. So look at my lips when I'm saying these sounds, okay? All right, the first sound is f. Say that with me. F. Okay, write it. All right, your second sound. S. Say that with me. S. Okay, write it. And your third sound, all. Say it with me. All. Okay, go ahead and write that. All right, now down to our words. Your first word, we're going to do for. And how we're going to do this is I will say the word, you say it with me, we will tap it out, we will spell it orally, and then you write it on your paper, okay? Here we go. Zilch. Say zilch with me. Zilch. Let's tap it out. Z, I, O, ch, zilch. Let's spell it. Z, I, L, C, H. Go ahead and write it. Here's your second word. Smell. Repeat it. Smell. Let's tap it out. Elbows up. S, M, E, O. Smell. Let's spell it. S, M, E, L, L. All right, go ahead and write it. On this next row, let's do 2 more words. The word is kiss. Say it with me. Kiss. Tap it out. Elbows up. K, I, S. Kiss. Let's spell it. K, I, S, S. Go ahead and write it. And your last word is cliff. Say it with me. Cliff. Elbows up. Let's tap it out. K, O, I, F. Cliff. Let's spell it. C, L, I, F, F. Cliff. All right, go ahead and write that word. All right, we have 2 trick words today. The first trick word is full. And when you can write this in the air with me or write it on your table with your 2 fingers. Ready? Write it with me. F, U, L, L. Go ahead and write it. Our second word is one. Let's write it. Write it with me. One. O-N-E. One. Go ahead and write it. Okay, and here's your sentence. I'm going to say the sentence. You repeat it after me and then write it. The sentence is, the box is full. Say that with me. The box is full. Go ahead and write that. The box is full. After you've written it, go ahead and check that you started with a capital letter, that you ended with a period, and then add your scoops for phrasing. So you're going to put a scoop under the box and a scoop under is full. All right, we will see you next lesson. Bye.